I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Geneva. I'm Bryan Pineda, and today we'll give you a rundown on what's been going on in GHS sports. All that and so much more because GTV News starts right now. Here are your morning announcements for Tuesday, October 1st. If you're not sure what's been going on in Geneva sports, don't worry because Sports Shield is here to get you all caught up. GTV's Ian Sofiak is here to give you a full sports wrap-up. Ian?
Hey Geneva, welcome back to Sports Shield. We had a great week of sports around homecoming, so let's get started. As our Geneva Vikings turn their sights to our crosstown rivals Batavia for an away game this Friday, we're still basking in the glory of another Friday night win. GTV's Addison Wint has highlights from the homecoming matchup.
With a beautiful sunset as the backdrop, the Vikings stormed Burgess Field to take on the Glenbard North Panthers for a homecoming game on Friday. The boys got off to a rough start, going 0-9 in the first quarter, though the Vikings were able to hold off Glenbard North thanks to an interception by senior James Buckles. Quarterback Tony Chihino says they expected nothing less than a fight from the opposing team.
Well, all week we knew this was going to be a tough team because they're 2-2. They don't look like a 2-2 team right now.
As the second quarter rolled around, the Vikings entered as a new team, scoring their first touchdown of the night thanks to wide receiver Talon Taylor, which leveled the playing field 9-7.
We got to execute, we got to do our job, and hopefully we'll come out with a W, which we will.
Wide receiver Finn Wepner ended the second quarter with a touchdown, raising the score 14-12. The halftime show was impressive, and the student section didn't disappoint. The Vikings took the third quarter by storm with a 70-yard pass to all-star wide receiver Talon Taylor, once more creating a bigger gap between the Panthers with a score of 24-12. Though the boys didn't stop there, as running back Micah Romero scored a 25-yard rushing touchdown. At the end of the third quarter, the Vikings led with a score of 38-12. Geneva School District Superintendent says he's a super fan of the Vikings.
I think it's just there's a long history. It's outside. I think the outdoors has something to do with it, and it's just something that brings everybody together, and that's why we love it. That's why we love it.
The Vikings were able to end the fourth quarter with a final score of 38-12 and a total of 338 yards. The boys are now 5-0 and hope to keep their winning streak alive.
Shout it out! Shout it out! Shout it out!
For GTV News, I'm Addison Wint.
To get ready for the game against Batavia, be sure to pick up a Compete for a Cause t-shirt tomorrow and Thursday. Shirts will be sold during all lunch periods for $15. All proceeds will go to the Tri-City Family Services to support mental health services in the Tri-City area. Last Friday, the boys' soccer team had their annual Tri-City fundraiser night, where they beat Batavia 6-1. Caleb Kelly and Alec Graham led the team in goals, both having 2. Money raised at the game went to help a St. Charles East teacher suffering from a rare brain disorder. The Geneva girls volleyball team has a game today against Batavia away. Sophomore, JV, and freshman A play at 4:30 and freshman B and varsity play at 5:30. Come out and support the girls in this rival conference match. The team took the win over West Chicago last Thursday at home in 2 sets. Last Saturday, the girls cross-country team placed second out of 17 teams at Woodlawn Hoover Park. Varsity was led by juniors Sophia Border, Taylor Peel, and Gretchen Drexler. Fresh off was led by freshmen Alexis Guess and sophomores Mira Myers and Juliet Whiston. Their next meet is next Saturday at Wheaton North. Good luck to all the runners. The Geneva girls swim team had prelim finals on Friday and went on to win the Wildcat Championship on Saturday. Congrats, girls. The girls have a meet tonight at West Chicago against Wheaton North High School at 5 p.m. That's all we have for Sports Shield today. Now back to you at the desk.
Thanks, Ian. National Technical Honor Society applications are still open. Students will be recognized for their achievements in technical and business classes. Educators Rising will meet this Thursday after school in room EE 180 to talk about a fall field trip and trunk or treat. Also, don't forget to bring in your membership forms. If you don't have one, please see Mrs. Helfer. The Skaldic Club is meeting tomorrow after school in room B126. They are looking for new members and anyone are welcome. Tomorrow after school, the GHS Car Club will be having their first meeting. It will be held in room CC 152 at 3 p.m. and there will be a Cybertruck there. The weather today is looking chilly with a high of 69 degrees and a low of 51. And tomorrow there's going to be a high of 71 degrees and a low of 44. Here's 3 to know before we go. The underclassmen play will have its opening night this weekend. Make sure to listen into the announcements from yesterday if you missed how you can buy a ticket. The enrollment deadline is today for the Ultimate Gas Trip. If you have any additional questions, please contact Renee Swedenbank. The Counseling and Advising Office would like to wish you a happy October by giving you this month's edition of the Senior Newsletter. The newsletter has highlights of important dates and to-do items specific for seniors each month. Newsletters are sent via email to seniors and their parents at the start of each month. Well, that's all the news I have for you today, Geneva. Have a terrific Tuesday.